Hello, 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 hello. My name is Naisha, and today I'm going to talk about Open Heart 1 and 2, but book 1 for now. This is choices, stories you play. You could get this on either the Google Play app, or you get this from the Apple Store. But anyway, Open Heart, as you could tell from looking at the book cover, it's a medical drama. And one, I'm gonna be honest, I would say one that I don't know what to say about it. Because again, it's meh to me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really do medical dramas. The only medical drama that I fully enjoy is Strong Medicine. And Strong Medicine, I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't know about it. But if there are people that know about it, hey, you know, you know. But Strong Medicine was a medical drama that was on Lifetime. And I used to watch that religiously as a kid. Like, oh my goodness. It was so good. So good. So good. I know Tamara Maui. I feel like I'm saying her name wrong, her last name wrong. But Tamara, the one from Sister Sister and from the TV show The Real. Yeah, I know she has starred on it on the later seasons, but yeah, it was a good show and stuff like that. That was the only medical drama that I kind of got into. I'm not really a fan of Grey's Anatomy or Chicago Med or House of the Good Doctor. Even though I do watch them from time to time, they're not my favorites and stuff like that. I know I did. I also liked it Hawthorne when that came out, but that is what it is. But back to what this video is about, which is Open Heart. Basically, you are playing a medical resident at Edenbrook Hospital, and then of course you are working on Ethan Ramsey. I'm gonna be honest, Ethan Ramsey is the house character in this book. I'm not gonna lie, he literally acts like House. Not gonna lie. And you also have a chance to romance him. You get, if I'm not mistaken, especially in the first book, you get 4 characters that you could have as a love interest. You get a girl, I forgot her name. You get a surgeon, his name is Brian. Also, the girl is like a doctor like you. And then you get Brian, like I said, he's the surgeon. You get, of course, Ethan. He's the doctor, that is going to be who is taking you under his wings and stuff like that. And then the final one is an EMT named Raphael. I'm not gonna lie, I like Raphael more because he had more. I like his personality. I just like everything about Raphael. Now, again, Ethan is like House, and he got on my damn nerves sometimes. He did. Now, your character to me, she's like Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy. I'm gonna be honest, she is your character. It doesn't matter what race she is. She's literally like Meredith Grey. But I would say a little bit nicer and more naive in a way. And then Brian, he gives me golden retriever vibes. I know what's wrong with the dog. Nothing's wrong with that type of dog, but I'm not gonna lie, the guy does give me golden retriever vibes. And then the girl, she's like no nonsense. She kind of remind me of Bailey a bit, but like more like, cut off, like that type of, like, she reminds me of Bailey but more cut off. um she's only about her work and her grind, which I respect, because I'm like, girl, I'm with you. And who cares about romance? It's about like, it's about like, making sure you like the best doctor you can be and stuff like that. So, and of course, um also, by the way, spoilers, because there's gonna be like spoilers, because I am gonna talk about book 1 and book 2, not book 3, because I talk about why I'm not reading book 3. I mean, I might play it one of these days, but I'm not gonna play it on my channel, because it's just, no, I'm not gonna give this series a time or day. But back to what I was saying. Now that I told you about the love interest, which was Ethan, the girl, I forgot her name, Brian and Raphael. And then you also, not only do you have them, but you also have other side characters that are like, they're going to be your good friends and stuff like that. That's gonna be your good friends and stuff. I know one of them name is I want to say her name is Senna. I forgot what the other guy, because it's a guy in a wheelchair. I forgot his name, but I love him. And there was some other, friend that you had, but yeah, I can't think of his name. But yeah, you have your love interest and your friends. And of course, this is a medical drama, so you're gonna have different medical cases that you have to work on as a new medical resident. And again, that part didn't really bother me. Again, like I said, this definitely reminds me of Grey's Anatomy or any other medical drama that you could think of. This is what it reminds me of. It's really nothing new. It's not bringing anything new. And I know, it's like, do any of them bring anything new? And it's like, okay, when it comes to TV, they do, because you either like the characters or you don't. You either could like relate to the characters in some way, shape, or form, or if not relate, you can empathize with them. Again, but with this, but I guess with playing this is totally different for me, because like me either reading or like, again, watching, like I said, it's different. Like, you get into it, but at least you don't have to worry about making choices. And this, you have to worry about making different choices. And I'm gonna be honest, that did kind of make me have like a little bit of my anxiety raised up, because I'm thinking like, why I gotta make decision, especially again, medical drama. The only thing I did like about this is getting to know Ethan, because even if you do get to know, basically, yeah, getting to know your love interest, because each love interest, like the more you get to know them, the more you could either like their character or hate their character. And not only that, but you do have like a rival in another character. Her name is Aurora, and I'm gonna be honest, I actually like her, and I like the fact that she plays a more important role in the next book. Well, in the second book, I do like that. What else? But yeah, Oh, this, if I had to rate this from 0 to 5, I would probably rate this at a 3. Because again, like, in my opinion, it's just average. It's nothing special about it. It's not like a story that I would recommend people and stuff like that. It's more of a story if someone asks me, hey, is this a good story to, like, play? Like, yeah, if you into medical dramas and stuff like that. So if you are into medical dramas, I definitely recommend Open Heart. Oh, also, there's like stuff that happens that I do like about the character and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into details. I thought I was gonna get into details, but I really didn't get into too much details about like what goes on, especially at the end of it and stuff. Because again, I don't really, yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, I really don't care about this book that much. Now, Now, I will say, even though I don't really care for Open Heart Book 1, I will say this. I enjoy Open Heart second year better than the first. And mainly because there was a lot more drama happening, especially when this is where I use the spoiler, but especially when it comes to Brian, like basically the dude that's in the scrubs and stuff like that. When it comes to him, he has issues, especially family issues being brought to light, like his little sister running away and coming to live with him. Ethan's mother, he's coming back into the picture. Now, the person that's and not the curly hair. That's how your main character will look, depending on like what. Depending if you choose her to be black, she would look like this, or if you choose her to be a different race, she looks something different. But basically, the woman beside the curly hair black woman, you have her, and she basically, I'm trying to figure out. I don't think there's anything interesting going on with her per se, but not only do the two guys have family issues going on, but your character goes through some life, like goes to like a life or death situation. And oh my goodness, I thought that was so good. um I think the one thing I want to say that I like about Open Heart second year is that, like, the cases to me were more interesting. I'm not gonna lie. The cases to me are more interesting. The things that happen are more interesting. And again, you get a take on people's like lives. Like, again, like you get to know, like, again, you get to know Brian and like what's going on, like with his family issues. Same thing with Ethan. And I think the only thing I didn't like about this is that there was a moment that they took Raphael as a love interest. They took him away from you, but in the second act, I mean, like in the second like half of the book, that's when they gave him back to you. I'm glad they did, but that really did turn me off and stuff. So out of book 2, I mean, yeah, book 2, I would definitely give a 4, but it's only because I just feel like it's not like 5 stars. Like, no. I don't think like, I don't think a second year is 5-star material, but I do think it's 4-star material because, again, I liked it. It was very interesting. It kept me like on my toes. I did enjoy it. I enjoy the characters because you got to know more of them. You got to know about them more. So I do enjoy that. I also enjoyed it more than book 1 because I'm being honest, book 1 wasn't really my cup of tea. And going into book 2, I know that this also wasn't gonna be my cup of tea, but it surprised me because, again, like I like all I like all the different cases. Not only that, I enjoyed that you also had like somebody to have under your wing. What else? And again, I felt like the story was a bit more better. It wasn't mediocre to me. I felt like they was improving. Now, now that I like said what I have to say about like book 1 and book 2, book 3, I didn't finish it. I'ma be completely honest. Even though I did like book 2, I wasn't it wasn't to the point where it made me want to play book 3. Again, I'm not really into the series like that, only because I don't really like medical dramas like that. First of all, they get into your feelings. They make you feel some type of way you either won't. Like, there are times where, stuff happens and it makes you happy. And then there are times where you either gonna be sad, frustrated, upset, like, don't even want to talk to anyone because of how, like, that episode or that chapter made you feel. So, yeah. But I will say that if anyone does like medical dramas, I know they would definitely like this book. And that's all I have to say about this book. But if you have anything you want to add, or if I miss anything and you want to like talk about it, please don't hesitate to write your comments and things like that. And hey, hopefully you do like and subscribe and comment, and so we can have these conversations. So until next time, see ya.